Let's be honest, Jay's problem with black women started when he went to jail for 11 years and expected a black woman to sit there and wait for him. I don't believe any woman should wait for any man sitting in jail for 11 years to waste up your whole life. Is this actually a joke?
My woman that had been with my through my bird whole 7 years, she would hold my whole bird. She cheated and left me, got pregnant for her next man. Thought I didn't know, but I knew everything because her friends, one of her friends was just like they were just telling me everything that she was doing. Like she didn't think that I know. So I knew she was seeing somebody else and then cheated and ended up pregnant and was just lying and didn't want to tell me about it.
I can't believe you got me talking about a guy who screams like this.
Serious.
Ready?
Don't make me fall. All right. Push me! Push me! Oh my ginger Jesus! Oh my God! Oh, what? This is not a kid's park. Oh my God! Oh my! Shay! Shay! Push me! No, that's the wrong way! No! No! This is not supposed to be ginger Jesus! Ginger Jesus! This is not the game. This is not the zip line.
This is a 33-year-old man. What is going on in this world? Honestly, we need to talk. Now, when I first heard about this Ginger J thing, I was really upset with the fact that he had mentioned black women in the way that he did. He said they didn't really respect him. They didn't really rate him. They have no admiration for him. And then I looked on his TikTok and I could see absolutely why no black woman would ever want to go out with someone like Jay. Because honestly, he's an embarrassment and he's just annoying. And there's a lot of stuff that I could say no black woman would actually accept. He is one of those guys who can just stay on the other side. That black woman wouldn't want to go anywhere near him. But let me give you another perspective on what Jay basically said, because I feel like if you look at it from another perspective, this is really what he should have been saying, but just couldn't say it.
I've been in relationships. My relationships have all been with black women. They're not allowed. They cannot respect a man. They cannot respect a black man. They cannot consistently have sex with a black man. They cannot love a black man. They cannot talk to a black man nicely. If he's had to move into her life and she's had to provide security for him, it will run out very quickly.
Now, I know that was very brief and very short, but you guys need to understand this is just how some black women are. They don't give a monkeys. You need to do your job and play your role. And this is something that Jay has an issue with. But let me just show you some clips so you can get an idea of Jay. Because Jay, I'm sure, has a few issues. And I mean, honestly, I feel like he has an identity crisis at this point because he seems to say that he can't find any woman who can compare to his mom, rah. And it's quite sad to hear somebody say that. And the thing is, Jay is just I'm not sure if he wants to be a woman at this point. From these clips I've seen, I'm sure it's either he wants to be a woman or he just wants to be in the LGBT community, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Sometimes just own up to it and stop acting like women or your own race women are the problem, because it's definitely you. But let me show you these clips anyway.
Right, guys, out here in Stratford Westfield, and I'm about to do a birthday prank. Obviously she doesn't know it's going to happen. I've got the speaker, I've got the wig, I've got another little surprise there. Let's go.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Let's go. Birthday wishes. Your birthday wishes. Your birthday. Birthday wishes. Birthday wishes. Let's go. Birthday.
Let's be honest, when we look at Ginger J, we have to look at him and have a bit of, sadness and embarrassment for him, because he really went through with this. He was happy dressing as a woman and busting some women moves. Or, do you know, something an 11-year-old would probably get. 11-year-old female. That's what he's doing. He's doing those moves. And the thing is, it makes it really embarrassing because he's just running through there in the speaker. And he's a big man. So you can fully understand why no black woman would really want to go near this clown, because Jay is just a clown. He is an unserious guy. He really just has he's just weird, isn't he? And the thing is, I'm telling you, he's been in prison that long that something must have played with his head. Because when you see the other clips, you'll see that this is somebody who really has some issues. And I mean, this isn't just with black women. This is something to do with himself, own self-esteem. He has those sorts of issues. I'm not sure what his mum done to him, but let me not even say on that. But watch these other clips anyway.
Furthermore, that wasn't even Pum Pum, that was Badussi. You don't know what Badussi is? Do you? Badussi is not nice. I'm telling you now, guys. Like, Badussi is bum, ass, dick, and pussy all in one. Could you imagine what that looks like? Imagine what that smells like. Ginger Jesus knows, don't go to jail if you like Pum Pum. Okay, guys? You want to go number one on the billboards this week, player? Yeah, you better arch that back, player. You better arch it with that. Oh, boy, this that lube. Take that.
I didn't need to show you too much more of that because honestly, you can already see that Jay is very LGBT friendly. Like, let's be honest about the whole situation. He clearly has some issues, and this is probably homes into his resentment on black women. He can't stand them because he's had issues with them before, but you can see by the way he acts that no black woman would really want this sort of behavior. Let's be honest with you. And I'm not trying to criticize any other culture, but I'm just saying that like, black women generally want men who are serious, and he's just not serious. At the age of 33, putting on wigs still and running into shopping centers, it makes no sense for any black woman to want you, especially since the fact that you've been in prison 11 years and have absolutely nothing to offer. And this is the problem that Jay found himself in when he came out of prison, that he was a bum, he had nothing to offer, and that's why he can't stand black women, because they didn't support his dreams after he come out of prison with for whatever he did. And that is still anonymous because he doesn't seem to want to talk about that, or I can't find anything on it. But the whole point being is that Jay's issues are the fact that black women didn't want to support him and only white women did. But watch this clip anyway from the start of this show, because he wanted to say this.
All right. Brief. Go and watch the episode. Everyone, no, I'm not saying everyone, there's been loads of people waiting for tuning to see me say something about something. The only thing I'm going to say is go and watch the episode.
No, I'm not mixed race. I'm black, but I don't hate myself. And I don't date black women. And I decided to stop dating black women. I decided to step away from trying to chase black women because I was chasing black women. And before that, the black women that I had dated and been in relationship with either treated me like and thought I didn't realize it, or expected way too much of me because I'm a black king and I wasn't living up to it, and end up cheating on me anyway and doing some madness. And then when I still chasing black women, and the women that I am in contact with, the contact I'm getting back isn't actual proper conversation, and I'm seeing that they are wanting and expecting so much more. And it must be the specific black women that I was seeing or that I was talking to.
She's in the wrong.
Black women are no good
No,
then.
watch this. I wasn't picking them. Oh, I want you. I go outside. I don't do social media. I did too long in prison to do social media. So I'm outside.
You're in prison?
So I'll meet you face to face 11 and a half years. So I'll meet you face to face and I'll talk to you like a man's supposed to be. And I'll introduce myself, and that's how we'll be in contact. Do you feel what I'm saying? The reason why my contact with black women when I got out of prison was because of social media. Because I'm not entertaining the Instagram stories. I'm not entertaining the posts. Why didn't you like my post? I see you posting. What, you didn't see my post and you didn't see? No, I didn't see your post. I'm outside. I'm trying to build up my thing. But you can repost your bedroom and da-da. Why am I getting so much?
So his problem with black women is that they have expectations. Oh my gosh, this guy is such an idiot. Now, what you've heard so far is Jay's problems with black women. He says that they like Instagram too much. It's social media and stuff like that, which is quite weird when you see the top people who are on social media. But we're not going to get into that because he is chatting absolute nonsense. The real reason, there is some real underlying reasons for these issues that he has, because Jay finds it hard. Let's put it straight. He's a man who's less than 5'5". He's short. He's ginger, which isn't really much of a problem because if he was taller, it'd be fine. But he's basically a leprechaun at this point, and this is why he finds himself in these issues. But let's him continue speaking about what he wants to, because he said that we should watch this, just not in clips. But I'm guaranteeing you, it's not going to get any better from this point on. I am telling you that for a fact.
My wife right now is an Asian woman, so I'm with an Indian lady. Which is, and I'm a Caribbean man. So we're Indian. Yeah, we're West Indian anyway. So it makes sense. The cultures link up. I'm a Rastafarian. Do you know what I'm saying? She's Sikh. There's a lot of things that just make a lot of sense. To ask me the question why, I just didn't have your statement about if a black man, if you're not dating a woman, a black man's not dating a woman that mimics your mother as a black woman, then there's something wrong with you. I never found a black woman that could step in my mother's shoes.
Now, you guys, I had to stop that for a minute because you probably thought, oh, how lovely he's speaking about his mom. He must respect black women. Listen to what he said behind the scenes because it just doesn't make sense why he's trying to lie to us here. But then behind the scenes, he says something else.
About I hate my mother. I hate black women. How could I hate black women when I just told you I come from one and I'm empress? My mom's an empress. I don't like the way how my mother moves, so why would I pick a woman that moves like my mother?
So you don't like how your mum moves, but you call her empress anyway. You're just, bro, some men are just deluded. But anyway, let's continue.
Not even remotely close. When I mean remotely close, not one black woman have I seen walk this planet of Earth is in the image of my mother or my grandmother. So what
Can I
I'm
ask
searching...
what your mum was?
My mum is everything.
Sorry.
My mum is everything.
As in nationality?
Jamaican.
Okay.
My mum is everything.
So your mum is black?
Yes.
And you don't feel like there's any other black woman that's like your mum? It's just your mum?
Not even
She's just
close.
a rare gem?
Not
She's
even...
just a
Do you
one-off?
think that's why it's harder
I think you're taking it too literal.
Do you think that's why it's hard for you to find a black
It's not even
woman
close.
that you can relate to?
And I don't want to be with a woman that I'm thinking, yeah, that's like my mother. I don't want to do that.
Now, I don't understand why he puts the fact that he is Rasta and has no hair or any of that sort. Nothing to indicate that he's a Rasta. Just maybe his background is why he's saying that. And then says she is Sikh and puts those two together and says it makes sense. Like, I don't understand that concept. And then on top of that, he says, I'm West Indian and she's Indian, so it makes sense. The cultures match. They do not match. We do absolutely different things. Us, we're happy to eat a cow. They don't want to eat cows. They want veggie stuff. So even in that fact, it's just a bit different. I love you, Indian people, but I'm just saying there's huge differences and we can't say that we've got the same culture because we don't. He is trying to make the silliest statements. And the thing is, with Backchat, no one really calls you out on this dumbness. They just call you out on silly things. But if people really sat there and said, hold on a minute, what is this guy talking about? I'm not even sure why he's got a voice on this show. But let's listen to the rest of whatever nonsense he's got to spread. Because at this point, we can agree, everyone can agree that he's just talking rubbish.
Wait, tell us about your wife and what she does and why she's different.
I want to hear attributes.
She hasn't got no kids. She won't have kids until marriage. So we're both like-minded in that sense. What does she do for me? Oh, you want me to? Why I'm gonna marry her next year?
Yeah, tell us.
Okay.
Are you gonna marry her?
Oh yeah.
No, let him. You got to ask him. We got to talk about other shit in this program. Not really.
Oh, so long story short, she enabled me. She put things in place in my life and stayed with me when family members and friends disappeared when I come out of prison. And she stuck with me and she didn't have to. She provided things for me and she did not have to.
So is that an attribute black women don't have? Is that what you're saying?
And he just told me to explain certain things.
No, but wait, because you said...
Wait. He said to explain certain things.
From Indian to black women.
So there's no black women on this earth
that can do that?
Who hasn't come across those black women?
Watch this. I have come across those black women and they cheated on me and did...
As you can see, that this guy's real problem is that black women just didn't want to support him, didn't want to give him money, didn't want to give him a free ride, which is what this guy likes. And this is why I find it hard for his girlfriend to really stand him, because after seeing this, you must understand that your man does not really care. He just wants the easiest life and he wants to demand and he wants to basically be the boss without doing absolutely anything. But let's hear the rest of this nonsense anyway.
The women were doing the same thing. Watch it. All right. Let me give it to you like this. The black women were giving me love. No, wait, Loz. Watch. The black women. No, wait. Watch this. Wait. Look, listen, the black women was giving me love, cooking my food, sucking my dick good. The backers was disgusting. I'm talking about up and down. The culture, lovely. I wake up Sunday, everything's nice. It's black culture. But do you know what they did?
What did they do?
Me dirty. They did.
So you
me
let
dirty.
the black women suck you
Maybe you need to look at yourself.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Maybe there's a reason why they're doing you
That's what I did. Chapatis all
Maybe
day.
there's something you're not doing.
Motherfucking chapatis all day, nigga.
Let's be honest.
Because, sir, were you giving those black women...
This is not interrogation.
How can countless black women be doing something to you and there's no problem with you? You're clearly...
Did I say that?
No,
Did I say there was nothing
but
wrong
don't
with me?
blame it on the black women and say that the
Then
black
ask
women...
me what I did.
Wait, hold on. Don't blame it on...
Don't insinuate.
What did you
just
bring to
say
the
it.
table?
So what did you do?
I went to prison. Don't just ask. So here's what, I went to prison and I broke a lot of trust with people. I never told them to stay there, and I never told them I have expectations of them. I had dreams and things sold to me from these women, understood? A white woman as well, right? As a man, I went to prison for mistakes that I made, and I fucked everybody off because I made that decision. Shut up, 1 second. Yeah, no, breathe, no, yeah, watch this. I made that decision. I even cut off my whole family line because I made that decision. Are we clear? Are you listening to me?
I'm listening.
These people came back into my life because as the public, you have access to people in prison if you know their name. Am I chatting shit? No.
I bet
So
you wouldn't talk
watch
to Asian
this.
like that.
Watch this. Watch this. Oh, I talk to Asia like this every day. She loves it. Watch this. Yeah? Those people came back into my life and I accepted it. With that acceptance, I now behaving, but with my behaving, there's karma. You have to live what you sow. And I lived what I sow through those women and other men that did me dirty at the same period of time in life.
So you can agree it's not
I fucked up, they fucked up. I'm not gonna go back to a fuck up, and I'm
Okay.
not gonna continue to do some shit with people that kept fucking up.
Now, let me unpack that information for you. What Jay basically said is that black women didn't want to support his nonsense, didn't want to look after him while he was in prison for 11 years and had nothing to offer. He was annoyed. He couldn't stand his behavior. He felt that he was not getting the respect he deserved as a fellow prisoner. And it's just so weird to hear him say this, because you can understand that this man is pretty sad at this point. He has no moral compass or understanding of anything or how to be an actual man. He is a baby. He's a kid. He wants to be looked after like a baby. He wants to be fed and all of that sorts of stuff. It's quite weird. He is not what we need as black men in our culture. We need to be stronger than this. This is the sort of loser mentality that has us losing our black women and not respecting us at all, because we expect them to provide and do stuff for us. And that's exactly the mentality that Jay's showing. And this is why he has an issue. It's not because of the race thing. It's because he knows black women won't put up with the sort of nonsense that he has on display. Now, the thing is, later on in this program, there was a little QA or AQA or whatever you want to call it. And that's when things really got heated on the back channel.
A lot of times it is known that Asian people do have a stigma towards black people.
Yeah, definitely.
And then how would that transcend? So
I don't know the
say you have kids
conversations
now.
that was had over there, but the
It
whole
sounds like you're an anomaly, which is nice.
my thing was the prison thing, because I didn't go to prison for anything light. Like, I was a serious thing. So for anybody to consider me into their family, that has to be considered. And because I understand that, that could be a problem for any culture, because it was a bad thing. So that's the only difference that we've had culturally. Because if I was with a black woman, my prison sentence, I would have got celebrated at the barbecue. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Now, you've got to realize this is one of these guys who's against his own people, because look how he talks about us. He says that we would be celebrating his prison sentence, but what he was in prison for, he still doesn't want to admit, and was basically on the borderline of telling us all that black people probably would not accept him for whatever crime he did, because he says it's very bad. And he spent 11 and a half years in there, apparently, from what he says. So clearly this crime must have been something pretty bad for people or him not to disclose it, considering the fact that he's actually served his time for this crime already. So from what my sources say is there's 2 grenades that he had and he threw them or some nonsense like that. So I'm going to give you this clip right here so you can see exactly how it turned out after him throwing these grenades or whatever.
Oh shit, so you lot weren't just like trying to shook man up with it, you lot went to work on him?
Yeah.
Was he harmed?
No.
Fuck, fair play.
It wasn't. That wasn't the.
You lot were just trying to make this
That
brother
wasn't.
don't turn up to fucking
It
court.
wasn't the mission to harm people. It wasn't the mission. With harming people comes what? Attention, investigation, murder cases. All these crazy feds come out of mad woodworks and all that shit. But little did we know.
So this guy spent 11 years inside for a failed mission and then acts like the mission wasn't to hurt somebody. Then why would you throw... Now, if you haven't realised, this leprechaun is really getting angry. He's angry at the fact that people are kind of putting pressure and making him look silly. So when a black woman comes to ask him a question, you know he's just going to let loose, because he can't stand black women who talk to him in a certain tone of voice. And he's just so weird because he can't take any authority because his mum probably... anyway.
Let her finish, so can you let me finish?
let me upset you. Let me, pardon?
You said that she didn't let you finish, but could you let me finish?
No, I ain't got time for it no more. Dead that. Dead that.
Bad breed.
Dead that.
Bad breed.
Dead that. Dead that. You had your chance. And watch this. Hey, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. You see, if we was having a conversation, yeah, if we was having a conversation, because you was talking perfectly fine, no attitude, and you was delegating yourself perfectly fine, and then black attitude happened.
That's me.
So watch this, and then watch this, and then watch this.
Black attitude. Black
Watch
attitude.
this. So then that's so that means talking women, because you don't like to get put in your place. And when you get your place.
Which
And when you
place?
get put in your place, you think you got taught like a man.
That's why they were
You're not
cheating
a
on
man.
you then.
You're not men.
That's why they were
Watch
cheating
this.
on you.
Stay in your
That's why
fucking
they
place.
cheated on you multiple
Black women-
times.
Yeah, I know.
Because
I
you
know.
put
And
no
that's
one
why
in
I'm
their
never going to
place.
be in your
That's why you
ever
had to
again.
dip out
Yeah,
the pool
I'm not with
because
black
you couldn't
women
control
because you don't like to
nobody.
get put in your place.
Apologies,
Listen,
sir.
listen.
Apologies.
Apologies where?
Apologies.
Oh wait, you just wait. Did she just shoot? Did she just shoot?
What kind of
Did she just shoot? Go. Where's your hair?
This is actually crazy stuff to me because this guy talks about hair, but then watch this clip because it's just like, why would you even say this if you've done a clip like this? It makes no sense.
I know you're looking at my hair, say, well, you went to jail and you still got a hairline. Mate, my problems don't start here.
You're pressed because you got cheated on 1, 2, 3, 4.
Where? Watch
1,
this.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait for it. Wait for it. And I'll bring my natural hair Indian woman in here now.
And then what?
she looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on your blood.
But the crowd was silent. The crowd
Out
was
here with
silent.
fake hair, fake
The crowd was silent.
Like, before I end this, there's two things that we actually need to talk about in this situation. And one of them being is why when he stood up, did he stand up and he was still the same size as the stool? It just makes no sense. This guy is really, really short. And the second thing is, how did they manage to make a song? Well, do you know, it was pretty easy. And he fell for the whole trap. And then he didn't even land. He tried to do it and it just did not land. Watch this clip again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Where? Watch
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait for it. And I'll bring my natural hair Indian woman in here now.
And then what?
she looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on your blood.
But the crowd was silent.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. If my daughter had brought Jay home and then I saw all of this, I would have told my daughter to get rid of Jay immediately. And it doesn't matter what color I am or color my daughter is. I would literally not want Jay around my child at all. It's just clear that this guy is a clown and he still lives in prison. In his head anyway. And the way he screams on this swing.
Oh my Jesus!
It's just not, you can't trust a man who screams like that at that height. What kind of guy is this? But anyway, guys, like, share, subscribe, and I shall see you on the next one.